heard me.
Ah! All right, I'm gonna try and share this link um in the group. I'll be right back.
Okay.
See, I'm trying to do what Jennifer told me. We'll see.
Oh, yeah. Mm.
Hi, Jennifer.
Oh, there's Jennifer.
How are you? We're just gonna do some live DPing and chat. And hello, beautiful Cindy.
Hello, beautiful. Oh,
I don't know what you're working on, Miss Tammy, but I'm still working on my kiss one. It seems like the smaller they are, the longer it takes me.
actually, I'm working on a little cow.
Oh, that's cute. This is the one I'm working on.
I'm doing the Highland cows in my kitchen.
Ah,
So I'm
hello,
making
beautiful
pictures.
Jennifer. Miss Brandy. Hello, Alexis.
Hello, sissy. Hi,
Ah,
Alexis and Brandy.
yeah, I'm just been a weird day. Just a weird
Oh, I
day.
know. I dozed off on the couch. I never do that.
So what y'all working on?
Dozed off on the couch holding one of the puppies.
Uh,
Hi,
wait,
wifey.
there she is. You were reading. Oh, Jennifer, you're crocheting. What are you crocheting?
Yeah, I seen that.
Come on now, share what you crocheting.
Yeah, woman. I seen you crocheting, but I didn't know what it was.
I am so missing crocheting. I'm telling you. Oh, an
An
owl.
owl?
Oh, you got to show me that because man, my niece loves owls.
Well, I got to make a baby blanket for a friend of mine's daughter.
Yeah, I used to make 6 to 10 feet Afghans,
Oh, Lord.
and I was everybody wanted my stars. I made stars. It was just ooh.
Oh, wow.
What are you reading, Randy?
I
I'll
got
only
so deep.
read Jake. Go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm
what are you
sorry.
reading?
I only read any books by James Patterson.
Now, my sister reads James Patterson, but hi, Elizabeth. Um,
I have over 200 and something of his books.
oh, wow.
Yes, I collect his books too.
Yeah, she was starting to collect them, and then when her house burnt, she lost it all.
Man,
Me, I read anything. Oh, good. Yeah, I'm glad I'm past those days. I couldn't handle it again.
yeah, menopause is doing me bad. Well, I'm in this pre-stage, and it's like,
Oh, hell,
just
I've
go
already went
away.
through it. I started going through menopause when I was 30, and
Oh
I
wow,
I was in full menopause 3 years ago.
wow. Yeah,
So,
my levels tanked so bad that they said I was in it. Well, I went like 9 months, fine, no problem. All of a sudden, that bitch shows her head. I'm like, are you kidding me?
yep.
I know you youngins you'll get there. I was so mad. I was like, "Get the heck out of here. You're supposed to be gone."
Mitch Albom. Never heard. Okay, what did Alexa say? Oh, her grandma loves James Patterson.
Oh, wow.
Now, isn't he the one who does Alex Cross, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I only see the hold on. I only see the message from the last one from Alexis being on the couch, exhausted.
Her favorites are Nora Roberts, Daniel Steele. Oh, I've read all of Daniel Steele. It's um
Oh, we have our beautiful pickle queen on.
oh, hi Nikki.
I'm not a big reader, but it all started. I seen a commercial for James Patterson. It's called The Honeymoon,
Yeah,
and it sounded really interesting. I mean, for some reason, it piqued my interest. So I went to the library the next day. I rented the book and I read it in 3 days.
yeah.
That's how I love his books. That's the only books I'll read because it piques my interest, and I just keep reading and reading and reading it.
Well, I got into an author named Patrice Small, and she
Mhm.
does historical romance.
Yeah.
And she don't leave nothing to the imagination. It's all in there. But
Yeah, I like the murder mystery and the
yeah,
whole shebang with
yep.
what I've read.
I'm reading. I have read almost all of an author by named Willow Rose,
Oh, I've heard of her.
and
Okay.
she does the mystery detective stuff.
Uh-huh.
And hers are good. I just haven't read in a while.
Yeah, I if I pick it up, I'm not gonna put it down. I'll never get anything done.
Yeah.
So I'm saving all my books until I retire.
Oh,
Oh, wow. 3 books already this month?
I've done that.
Amish romance. I've never heard of those.
Those are supposed to be good. I've heard of those.
Pearl I've never heard of her.
No, Pearl Buck.
Pearl
No, I haven't heard of her.
hmm. Interesting, ladies.
And then I go through these little phases where I have to pick something off the wall. So it's like I reread every Twilight book there was again. Then I read a series that was called the Fallen series. It's kind of like young romance where there's evil versus good, and I think I read them in a month, and there was 5 books.
Oh, wow. Wow.
But
Yeah, even my mom was surprised when I told her about that book in that little of a time frame
yeah.
because she's like, "You never even liked to read in school." Well, no, I didn't.
Oh, I did. I was always reading something in school. Can't
The only
do
thing I really liked at school was, history. That was it.
yeah.
I was really good at science and math, but when it came to English and reading and spelling and writing, forget it. I look like I got chicken shit handwriting. My mom
I
always
didn't
said I
see
write
it
like a
pop up,
doctor.
sis, so I did or I would have watched it. Would have been on there.
Oh.
Her books are Pearl Buck's first book is in 1930. Her books are based on Chinese stuff. Oh, I bet that's
Oh, now that
interesting.
might pique my interest.
Yeah.
That definitely might pique my interest. Um, I did, the DNA test, came back, I've got Asian in me, and it traced back to China.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's not a lot, but it's enough to yeah, well, my grandfather, um,
Hi, Glory.
my dad my dad's father fought in the war, and I had other family members that fought in the war, so it would not surprise me.
Right.
My dad's side of the family, they just yeah, they were something. I'll just put it that way. Um, but it explains a lot. I love Asian food. I love watching Asian movies as
Yeah.
long as they're in English, 'cause I can't, you know.
I can't do subtitles. That those drive me
Right.
nuts.
Well, with my hearing, there's times now that I use the closed caption.
Yeah.
So, hi, Glory, Miss Beautiful Glory.
My husband's with his hearing, he doesn't have hearing in his left ear. So,
Ah,
you know, he won't get a hearing
yeah.
aid. Well, they said that a
Ah,
hearing aid will not help him to hear anything
uh,
louder. So everything is
I
turned up
thought
as
the
high
same
as it'll
thing.
go.
I thought the same thing. The hearing aid that I got is a special hearing aid. I have no eardrum,
Okay.
and I've lost. I have no low tones, so it's all high tones. I couldn't get a hearing aid until I was in my 30s. I was like 38 years old when I got it.
Wow.
And I was able to wear it and hear things. I don't like wearing it now because I don't like to hear things. um, but it really, when I was going to school, it made a huge difference.
Wow.
I make out what people were saying, and then it had the special thing on it where I can amplify out, take out the
R
background noise and stuff like
yeah.
that. And yeah, it's like a $5,000 hearing aid.
Uh-huh. Those things
Yep, they're
aren't
not
cheap.
cheap. I mean, being that he's got hearing problems, yeah, he would have to go to the ENT to get that done.
Yeah, he went, last year when he had to have it done. Our insurance will not cover them yet. Said his hearing in his right ear, he can hear nothing in his left ear, and it's like 50% in his right ear, so it's not bad enough, they said.
Yep, that's just how they are,
And I was like, "Oh my
and
lord,
it's
what is he
sad.
gotta be completely deaf to pay for one?"
Mhm.
And you can't afford them out of
Yeah.
pocket.
I had 3 surgeries, at the age 5, 7, and 9. My eardrum was punctured when I was 5 years old, and I had the tubes put well, that was the last thing they did. Um, they took cartilage from the back here of my ear, they took, something from the back of my leg, and then the last step was the tube, and I rejected all 3 surgeries.
Oh,
That's why
wow.
when I went through breast cancer, it was a really big concern, if I was going to my body was gonna accept them.
Right.
So, yeah, that was a big, huge concern. But they accepted, so my body said, "Yep, I'll take them." I'm glad, but, you know,
Yeah, just I can't imagine it. I just
going through you don't realize how strong you are until you're forced to go through certain
Yep.
things. And, when I was going through breast cancer, that was in August of 17. January of 18, I lost my dad.
Oh, wow.
Um, and then I didn't even get a chance to tell him I was going to be fine. Um, and then September, the last day of September, I lost my last living uncle on my mom's side. And then 16 days later, my oldest sister passed away.
Oh my
So
goodness.
if I could forget 15 to 18 months of my life, that would be that for
Yeah.
sure.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's
Well, that's like, my husband lost his brother-in-law, oh, 6 years ago.
mhm.
on Easter morning,
Oh my god, that's terrible.
and the next day lost his brother.
Oh, wow.
And then exactly a year after he lost his brother, he lost his nephew to the same thing. So it was like a year of hell.
Yeah. Yeah, when, like, there's I've had friends that I gotta turn my heater on, it's cold in here. Friends that have reached out me from me to me when I was going through all that and has said, the strength you have is unbelievable.
Yeah. Like
And
you
I said,
said, that you
well,
don't know the strength until
yep, till you are forced and to go through it. And it, you know, it, it's it's strange. It is. It's very strange. I mean, like for me, they caught it early enough. Um, that I didn't have to go through all that extra stuff, those
yeah,
extra steps and stuff, because I was very well, on my part, I was very, insistent with my doctor. I said, "I've lugged these things around since I was a certain age.
right.
I know what they're supposed to feel like," um, but it was very deep, most of it, you know,
Wow.
and then once they removed it, they found more that was up closer. So that was freaky when they explained that to me. I was like, "What?"
I've had one
So,
scare. They found a spot. She did a biopsy on it. And I'm like, okay. It freaked me out until everything came back. But
yeah.
luckily, the spot where she took the biopsy, she took that whole spot off.
Oh, wow, that's good.
And
Yeah, exactly, Jennifer.
I get my regular ones done all the time. And I have had nothing come back yet.
And I never had people, they keep trying a lot of people say, "Oh, it's family history." No,
No.
it's you're more success, you can get it more so with family, but it's not a family history. For me, it was only one great aunt.
Right.
And my dad remembered her, and she was a twin, and my great aunt said, "Get rid of it, I don't need it anymore." He
Yep.
said she went around with none of it. She didn't care.
God, I wish I can get rid of these things sometimes. Damn.
But yes, exactly, Jennifer. Um, oh, they thought it was just in one lump, one lymph. Yeah, see, they removed, I first understood it was 4 for me, and then they ended up removing 8.
Wow.
Yes, Lori, it's hard because, and I exactly understand what you're saying. My twin sister passed in October. My husband's, stepfather passed away, a little after that, and then his uncle 2 weeks later passed away,
Mm.
that he was very close to on his dad's side, and this was just recent. This was just not even well, my twin sister's been gone a year now in October, so
Yeah. It's no. Mm-mm.
oh, wow. Oh, wow, Cindy. Yeah, there's times some days I don't know if I'm coming or going. And diamond painting and you guys have really saved me. I mean, it's been so amazing.
How's your headache, Cindy?
It's better. That's good.
Good.
Thank you, Glory. Yeah, it's been for all of us. I mean, and not just me, but for everyone that's on here and everybody that I know and personally. It's been crazy, just
Yeah.
crazy.
Yep. It
Aw,
was like
Glory. That's what we're all here for.
I found you guys a little over a year after my son passed,
Aw.
and it helps.
Yeah,
It's like, "Okay, I need to
yeah,
talk to some I'll find somebody to talk to." I don't sit and if I'm not doing something my head decides to, it wants to go everywhere. And then I get into
yeah.
that mode of, I guess, for me, it's the depression again. And my head starts spinning, saying, "Well, what did I do wrong? Or how could I have fixed it?" And, but I don't know.
I don't know how. I think of my mom. She buried her oldest daughter
Yeah,
in her name. I with 5 years apart from each other, and I think of my mom, and man, I couldn't even imagine. I could not
it
even
I
imagine,
mean, I've
you
been
know,
through family members passing away and everything else.
but your
It's
kids.
it's different, but then it's like, that was my baby, you
Yeah.
know?
And some people don't understand, like me being a twin. I have my husband. I'll tell you what, he's an amazing man. He's there for me no matter what.
Mhm.
And we're not perfect people, but we are perfect for each other. That's the best way I can say it.
Right,
And he has been through a lot with me. And the hardest thing is that I know that this part of it, losing my twin sister, he doesn't understand. That was my twin. Even though
right.
we were different as night and freaking day.
But still, that
But
was
right. And it's been a challenge, and I miss both my sisters so bad. I
yeah,
really do. I just I don't my brother and I really don't talk much. I've talked to him once since my oldest sister passed away, and then I haven't talked to him since. He doesn't call me. Um and I have two half brothers, but I'm just hoping I don't have to put another sibling in the ground anytime
right.
soon. You know,
Yeah, that I could
I don't even like I said, I don't my mom, she's been through a heart attack. She couldn't even go and say a proper goodbye to my twin sister because she was the day my twin si officially the day she passed, my mom was in the hospital. She contracted that flesh-eating disease.
Oh,
She was having surgery on her leg, and I thank God that my mom was drugged up for this whole ordeal, because I don't think my mom coulda handled it, to be honest. And my nephew videoed they did a Facebook chat so my mom could say goodbye to
right.
her daughter, you know?
See, that's
Um,
just it. We didn't w I didn't even get a chance to say goodbye.
oh, wow. Well,
Bec
this was through the funeral. Yeah, the wake, I mean.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
we did it because he was in a car accident.
Oh.
Um, he was going from Cincinnati to back to Kentucky, and
Mm.
a minivan coming the opposite way swerved into the wrong lane and hit him head on. Knocked his car
Oh,
to the
man.
railing of the bridge to where the back end of his car was hanging over the side.
Oh, my.
And the only thing they said was they got him to the hospital at 4:30 in the afternoon. The only thing he said was, "Where am I?" He couldn't remember where he was. And then all of a sudden, they just, his vital signs, everything went bad. And they didn't even have time to like get him in there to see what was all wrong with him. He was
Wow.
only at the hospital 20 minutes.
Oh my god.
They said he just went that quick.
Wow.
So we had me and my ex-husband had him cremated, and on his birthday after he passed, we because his birthday was in July, he passed away in December. We had just like a memorial with family and friends
Yeah.
at my ex-husband's house.
Yeah.
But
We did that, with my father when he passed. It was just us kids. There,
yeah,
his 6 children were there, and the grandkids were there to say goodbye. And yeah, because we couldn't afford all that for my dad. Half the people didn't like my dad, but he was still my dad.
right.
Um, but yeah, it's like I said, I can only
Yeah,
even like Gloria said, even when you're with your spouse for so long, and like my husband's aunt and uncle, they were just shy a little bit of their 50th wedding anniversary.
oh, wow.
Yeah. And we started celebrating it together because theirs was May 20th or May 23rd, and me and my husband's is May 20th.
Oh,
So that first year was a weird. This last year was
weird
very
and
weird.
hard and
Yeah.
what did she say? No, wait a minute. Somebody said Jennifer. Can't imagine another Meriva walking around.
You guys think I'm silly? I'm telling you, my twin sister could make you piss yourself,
Oh,
literally.
shit.
I mean, she would come out of the woodwork with some of this. Well, she was special needs. But yeah, she could come out of the woodwork with some things. This is my twin sister. I'll show you. Actually, she's on my profile picture too. Let me turn this around.
Oh, Glory, the hurt is there, but it's never gonna go away. It's never gonna be the same.
Oh wow, Glory.
Yeah, saying goodbye at a funeral home is not the same.
No, no.
And I think I talked to him maybe a month, 2 months before that, and he was fine.
Mm.
But it is hard, but and thank you, Glory. Mm. Oh, you're going to the moon, Jennifer. What'd you do?
Jennifer's causing trouble. Jennifer, you're always causing dadgum trouble, girl. Unlike Tara, she's always getting kicked off Facebook.
Yeah, she needs to behave. I don't know, it looks like she's having fun, though.
Right?
You see, she found bingo even though she wasn't at home.
Yeah, right. I noticed that. I was like, see, yep, she's getting her fix up on that cruise. Oh
Uh-huh.
man, I'm glad she's sharing. I'm glad she's sharing pictures with us and videos. Those are so awesome.
Oh, yeah, I know. I approved the last one from her where her entertainment.
Yeah,
She didn't say where they were, though.
that's. I read that. I'm like, huh, wait, where are they? Yeah, right, Jenna. Right, Nicole.
I am not Babs.
No, she's not Babs anymore. Okay. She's Babs the Pickle
She
Queen.
yeah.
Babs the Pickle
I don't
Queen. There
know,
we
you
go.
gotta watch her because wifey called her babe yesterday.
I know. And then, the wifey retracted it. I said, well, then I'll just call you babe. Oh, shit.
Babs, babe, pickle queen.
Yep. That's how she rolls.
Who's having crab legs?
Nicole is now wifey's babe.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Tara
Oh,
having
wow.
crab legs. Yeah, I seen that. That dinner looked
Oh, wow, Cindy. Yep. Babe's bad pickle queen. Oh, man.
oh, wow. Yeah, that's
Mm.
rough, Cindy. It's We had my sister-in-law living with us for a while, and she ended up in the hospital for like a month. Got her girls together, and they had to make a choice. Are you putting her in a home or what? My husband stepped up and said, "No, she's going right back home where she was." Tell you, that woman would give me a headache from hell, but I loved her to death. Well, my bead fell off. That is
Oh,
wrong.
man.
Now that would oh, see, that
That's
would
horrible.
piss me off so bad. And, you know, they could have taken you in a wheelchair and let you be outside of his room and seen him, even though you were sick, but they still could have at least let you go outside the room.
Hmm.
That's like when my grandfather passed away, my daughter was born 2 weeks before he passed away, and he had gotten sick and ended up at the hospital, and the only thing he wanted was his great-granddaughter, and they would not let me even step in the doorway with her. I raised all kinds of hell at that hospital. Sissy, Oreo ate a little bit of regular food today.
Oh, the puppy's getting there.
If they
Oh,
keep
everybody,
going
go ahead.
if they keep going growing the way they're going now and staying, I mean, they're healthy like you would not believe. They'll be ready to go next about the end of next month. All we have
And
left are the girls.
everybody that's been voting on my little potato, keep voting if you can because she's now in like sixth place.
I know, I seen that.
She is. Ain't she cute?
My goodness.
My little potato. I don't know. When I first seen her, I don't know what it was about her that I just started calling her little potato. She looked like a little potato to me. I think
That
she's
last
the Ron.
picture the last picture with Merlin looks like he was getting a little bit better with her.
It's a slow process. Merlin is just he's an old grumpy cat. He's just old and grumpy. Right, Jennifer? Oh, is that's terrible.
Oh,
Oh wow, Helen.
that's wrong. Oh, Jesus. That would be one way. Yep. I think we all would have been there for her, Cindy.
Oh, definitely.
Or yeah.
Or yeah, I understood that one.
I was talking to Jen and I said, Yeah, see?
Yeah.
But
Boy, some of
you
these
had
look
any
so
snow today?
oh God. It is cold. Oh my God. It is
Right now,
cold out there.
the last time I checked, it was like 14 degrees, but with the wind blowing, it's like 2.
Yeah, I think we're like a 1 or something or under. I don't remember.
But
But
it's been
yeah,
snowing here all day.
well, we got ours this morning and then it stopped. And
We got it
it comes.
today. It's We're supposed to get it again tomorrow. We're supposed to be in the teens all week with the wind chill in single digits, if not lower. Yeah, I ain't going outside. The dogs are out long enough to pee and they come right back in.
Ah, Jennifer, Friday the 13th. I say that's my lucky day. I don't get into that.
No wonder she's so rotten.
The the only phobia I have, really, the biggest phobia is I cannot sleep with a ceiling fan on. I cannot do it.
Why
It
not?
scares me. 'Cause I don't know, with my anxiety and stuff, I'm afraid it's gonna come off and, like, slice us open or something. Um, I've watched too many horror movies in my time.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, so that's, like, one of my phobias, and I can't stand snakes, mice, spiders, rats, none of that.
Oh,
My husband's friend, I'll never forget this, speaking about a snake, and I kid you not, I told him several times, I knew he had a snake, a boa constrictor. I said, "As long as it's in the case, I'll be fine. Okay,
yeah.
as long as I'm not near it, I'm fine." Well, his roommate had a birthday party for him, so my husband was at work. I think I had to work earlier that day or something, and we decided we were gonna meet each other over there. Okay, well, I get there before my husband. He comes out with this snake wrapped around his neck, like he's all girl. I screamed so loud and so bad that snake was choking him to death.
Oh, no.
I was so clammy. By the time my husband got there, I thought I was gonna die.
I can't do snakes. Mm-mm.
And he learned real quick, do not bring that snake out in front of me. And ever since then, I'd go around that snake, it put its head up and look right at me. I'm like, "You little son of a
Yeah,
bitch."
see ya. Nope. And spiders,
Mm-mm.
I don't care what kind of spider it is. No,
I like daddy long legs though.
those don't bother me.
All right.
I know, but when you get these we have those brown recluse. Oh my lord.
Oh God, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Mm,
Yeah,
just,
me and
just
snakes.
spiders.
Yeah, me and snakes don't do very well at all. My brother, when we were kids, oh my God, this guy, my brother was something else. We used to go fishing, and the family running joke for years, my dad caught the biggest fish. Well, he caught the back of my mom's leg.
Oh,
My brother, well, my parents were always trying to make sure we weren't around when my dad would cast our poles first when we were kids, and then he started teaching us how to do it. He was trying to avoid us kids, and he got my mom. But
oh,
my brother, I'll never forget it. We had to follow the paramedics, because they had to take my mom by ambulance because it got in her circulation, you know.
yeah.
So she's got like this long of a scar on her leg or something, on the back of her leg. And
Wow.
my brother would take minnows, worms, and everything and stick it in his pocket. And then he would chase us girls around with dead worms. Now I'll touch worms, I'll bait a hook and everything, but I will not take a fish off a hook. Uh-uh.
Same way. I will bait them. Yep, but I ain't touching them.
My uncle, he was my uncle before he was my uncle. He laughed so hard. We were down at my grandmother's way before she had passed, and I was fishing over in the little pond. I caught a fish. I come walking out there, Uncle Dave, and I'm swinging this fish around, and everybody's laughing at me. And I thought my family was just gonna fall over. And my uncle was like, "She's been doing that ever since she started learning how to fish."
I
I will
will
not
here in a little bit,
fish.
sissy. I
I'll
mean,
get on there, yeah, after we're done.
I went fishing with my dad, with my stepdad and that a lot, but as I got older, it got really boring. I
Yeah,
just
snakes, ugh. I am definitely afraid of snakes. It's
I
just
don't like snakes, but my neighbor has a lizard. Oh, what are they called?
oh, bearded lizard?
Yes,
That's not
a bearded
common.
dragon,
Dragon,
and
yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Mm. We've had an iguana.
A friend of mine used to have one, and that thing walked all over her house, climbed all over everything. Nah,
So what
we
did
used to have
everybody
a
have
lot
for
of
dinner
birds.
tonight? 5 foot long iguana? Wow. You know,
A
speaking of
five
nature,
foot long iguana. Good lord.
I my dad would have these minnow buckets, those styrofoam ones.
Yeah.
And he'd say, kids, do not put your hands in there, do not open it, let dad do it, blah, blah, blah. So we would. My brother always had a problem getting in the middle bucket. Well, the dum dum went in the leach bucket.
Uh,
My mom and dad had to hold down my brother and cutting these leeches off his hand. I won't touch leeches.
uh-uh.
And I will
Nope.
not touch a leech. And Oscars, those mean fish, we used
Yeah.
to have when I was a kid because my mom used to breed fish. My dad would say, do not stick your hands in the tanks, blah, blah, blah. Well, what does my brother do? He goes and sticks his hand in the tank.
Oh.
I kid you not, this Oscar was about like this. Grabbed a hold of my brother's finger. My dad literally had to take a baseball bat to get the thing off my brother's finger.
Yeah, they're mean. They are
I
mean.
won't I love fish, but man, don't give me the mean ones. Mm-mm. And I will clean and cook fish all day long too.
Oh, I hate cleaning them. I'll clean them if I have to. I just don't like cleaning them. And
Yeah, I
I'll
won't
only
go. I
eat
don't
perch.
think
I'll
lobster.
only eat perch or walleye. That's it. I won't eat any other kind of fish.
Now, see, I like catfish.
Oh no,
Uh,
I tried it and I did not like it.
but you know what? It's got to be cooked a certain way for me to honestly. I have to cook it or my grandmother because I learned from her how to cook it, and it takes out that fishy taste to it.
Yeah.
And one of the biggest things she always did with any kind of fish, one of her tricks was she soaked it in vinegar and water overnight.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if it's not cooked right, I won't touch it. I will not touch it. But I like any kind of fish to be honest. Beside carp, I won't touch carp.
No.
Carp is nasty.
Yeah. Mm-mm. And I've only had crab legs once.
Oh wow, crab's good.
That was my we had crab legs like a week before me and Mike got married. The friends of ours that stood up for us, she made dinner, made crab legs. And oh my
Ooh,
lord, those were
yeah,
good though.
yeah,
But they are at the time they weren't as expensive as they are now.
yeah. Flounders are really good. See, yeah, Jennifer. See, I won't touch cod.
No.
I won't touch it. Um, yeah, I've
And
tried it once,
salmon?
but
And salmon? No. Mm-mm.
oh, I love salmon.
No.
Exactly, Goldie. If it's cooked right, if it is cooked right, catfish is the best tasting fish you could ever have.
They say it's real, I don't know.
Thick.
Yeah.
That's why a lot there's, like, I would say half and half. Half people like it, half people don't. See, I grew up on the far south side of Chicago and predominantly Black neighborhoods,
Right.
so I ate a lot of that kind of food, soul food, you know,
Yeah.
and I miss a lot of it, to be honest. I miss neck bones and greens. I miss, the deep fried catfish, all that good stuff. And my grandfather was from the Ozark Mountains, so loving greens and stuff, that's right up me.
Yeah. Oh, I like greens if they're cooked right.
Yep,
They have to be cooked right.
a leopard gecko. Oh, that's cool. Oh, yeah, when it comes to greens, and I'm the only one in the family
Oh,
that can make my grandmother's homemade, dressing. Nobody, not even my aunts and my mom know how to make it. I'm the only one. I am the only one. Now my
mm,
cousins, my grandmother, I love chicken and dumplings. My grandmother used to make them when growing up so much. Um, she taught my cousin how to make them. She explained to me how to make them. My cousin has, she's like this close. She has mastered, you might as well just say she has mastered my grandmother's chicken and dumplings. I'm getting close, but I don't make it as much as like my cousin does.
yeah.
But I remember the first time I made chicken and dumplings, and I called my grandma, like, "Grandma, my dumplings are dissolved, they're not there." And, she said, "Well, tell me how you cooked it." So I did. You take baking powder
Uh-huh.
and I put, she says, "You're only supposed to put like a little pinch, and we'll put a little baking powder in there." Well, she meant a pinch. Well, I put a whole a
Oh,
whole
yeah,
tablespoon.
yeah, See, we do chicken paprikash. It's kinda like chicken and dumplings, only you've got the paprika and stuff in it and the sour
Yeah,
cream, but the dumplings we use, they're drop dumplings where you have to boil them first, then put them in,
yep.
and, oh, and I rather
See,
use those
I can't
dumplings.
really have paprika because I'm allergic to it. So I always have to watch certain foods I eat and
Mhm.
consume, um, because I know it tears my guts up. But no, I yeah, I made, chicken and dumplings for my husband's uncle, and we brought over there for the family, and he told my husband, "Now I know why you keep her around." Yeah. Yeah.
Ugh.
Hello, Amber, you made it.
A friend of mine said she always had a good recipe for chicken and dumplings.
You
She
know,
did her
I
chicken and
tasted,
dumplings, but she used canned dumplings in it that just don't work right. Not for me.
if
It
it's
I
not homemade, if you don't literally roll that dough out,
Yep,
it no, 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 no,
and see,
no.
with the drop dumplings, you don't have to roll it out. You just spoon out teaspoons and drop it in the
Yep.
water. It's like, oh, yeah, if you wanna get them right, you gotta work at it.
Beth, your daughter had a leopard
Hi,
gecko? That's
Amber.
interesting. That's interesting.
Wet burritos. What the heck are wet burritos?
This kind of food. Oh, Lord.
That's why earlier, after we were done chatting earlier, I had to make my husband chocolate chip cookies.
Well, now you know you gotta take care of him first now.
Oh, I know. He was joking with my neighbor saying, "She's on there more than she talks to me," and I looked at him, I'm like, "Yeah, right."
Oh,
He goes, "Nope." He goes, "I don't care what she does because she's not sitting around depressed and, um,
yeah.
like, I'm good." I was picking on them. I'm like, "What? It's my other job." But it's one I like.
Yeah. Well, damn, I can't figure out a number here.
And what are you trying to figure out?
I'm missing a number.
Missing a number?
Yeah, I do that from time to time.
Oh, that's okay. Before I started this cow,
Uh-huh.
I pulled the wrong box out where I kitted it up, and I'm like, "There is no way I have enough drills here to do this picture." I picked up the wrong box, had the
Oh,
wrong one out.
oh Lord.
Luckily, I only did the white on the cow, so I didn't have to worry about anything else. I just kept looking at it like, "There is not enough here."
That ain't the right number. Well, darn it, darn it, darn it. I lose my head if it wasn't attached. You could actually, I'll turn this around. Y'all can see what I've got a lot going on here. Let me turn this around. I'm working on my kiss one.
Okay.
I got one underneath here. I got another one in this bag that I got to finish up.
That you've
So
already
that's
started on all of them.
yes. This is number 3,
Oh, Lord.
and then I got to work. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, I've
Oh,
never
and
had
I'm
a wet
working.
burrito. I don't even know what they're like, what they are.
I've never even heard them called wet burritos either.
What the hell? Did you dip them in a pot of water first? Yeah. The trying to figure out frames for some of these pictures is hard.
Oh, my mother-in-law, she got into a habit. She's so sweet. Um, that ain't dumb. What the hell? I'm missing another number.
Uh-oh.
This ain't good. This ain't good. I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be so mad. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be really pissed.
Do you not kit them up in boxes or bottles?
I do baggies.
Oh, yeah, see, I
I'm starting to do the bottles. Um, like for my son and moon underneath here, I've started doing the bottles.
okay, sis.
But for the most part, I do baggies. I love the baggies.
Right,
But see, I would have to do the way I'm doing this. I would have see my case is filled with these.
right.
So yeah, it would just be too much. I'd have to get more cases, and
Oh,
I
no.
just don't have that kind of money.
I have the boxes, and then where's my box at?
See, like for my this is my dragon that I'm working on. This guy's really pretty. I'll show everybody. I had to special spin this picture in so I could get it.
Yeah.
It's an ice dragon.
Oh, wow.
Um, so what I started doing is I started get these little containers from Dollar Tree,
Yeah, I have some of those I use.
and where I could change. Like here, I wrote a number on it, but I got the numbers where I can see on the baggies still, so
Yeah,
I know what's what. Um, but no, yeah, this one I need to get it done. Well, see, I started this before my sister passed away, and then I just lost interest in it.
right.
Uh, in diamond painting, period, for a while. Um, and then when I got to know everybody here, that's when I started really picking it back up, wanting to do it, and stuff like that. And I'm missing a number.
See, I got these jars. These
Ah,
had,
okay.
my husband's friends with this guy who owns an auction house,
Thank you, Amber.
and he had a bunch of these little jars. So I'm like, "Nope, I'm getting them."
Wow.
And they're bigger than the little ones that are in her case.
Yeah,
This
see,
jar
mine's about 2 inches.
Yeah, it's about 2 inches high, but they're fatter around.
Yeah,
You know how you get some of those diamond paintings and there's like 4 bags of colors? I can fit
yeah.
all of them in this container.
Wow,
So, it's like,
wow.
I've got bottles, trays, you name
Yeah,
it.
see, I don't know where my cover is for this. Um, see, I've got like some double color, double in here. Let me turn this around.
Yeah,
See, like the whips, um, like those were aren't dark. Those are number threes.
right.
I try to keep them in order,
Yep, that's
and
how
then
I
I've
do
got
it.
extra this and like F. I've got a lot. Not F. There was one here. Yeah, this one. I think that's. Let's see.
Ooh,
LMNOP. I think that's R. So I've got like three containers of that, and so yeah.
those are wet burritos. Those look good. I'd have one problem. I'd end up with heartburn.
See, and then I have this over here too, where this has some of my husband's uncle's picture in.
Yeah,
So I've got those, and then I started getting. I gotta move this out of the way until I find my three. It's gonna piss me off. Slide that over there. And then I bought these. It's a let me turn it around. It's a container that has all these little containers in it.
yeah. I got like a, it looks like a little toolbox and it had all kinds of green containers in it, just like
See,
that.
that's something I think because through Toomey, I'm trying to win another one of these shelves so I can put it on top here.
Yeah.
Um, but I'm gonna run my husband crazy. I'm gonna just run him bunker dunkers.
Uh-oh.
That's for sure.
Yeah, I
I
seen,
run him bunker dunkers, but he still supports me.
you know how on Temu they have, the diamond painting kit, toolkits where it has your tweezers and your trays and different
Yeah,
things in it? Michael's has one, okay, and they wanted almost $30 for it. More or less a 52-piece toolkit, and they wanted almost $30 for it. I'm like, "Nah."
they're out of their mind. And I've had these for so long. I got so many different sizes in here. You guys got to see some of these sizes. I'm telling you, I just was amazed. For us that like to what they be, um, this is a 14.
Yeah,
That's the 14. Let's see. This one is a 13. And then I have this one, which is a 15.
I've got so many of these things, plus my metal tips. I love my metal tips. They're just, what's that highest one I've got of my metal tip?
I think I need to
Oh, my
invest
light
in the
died.
metal tips because I keep breaking these ones.
My highest is a 9, but
Ah.
I don't think I ever go up that high.
Well, for my dragon, I do because there's just so much white. But now I got that roller, so I'm gonna see if I can kind of learn how to do the roller.
I
Um,
have that roller somewhere.
bigger than three. See, I can like on the bottom here of my pen, I have a six. I do anywhere from 2 to 6 on this here. If
Yeah.
it's two, I pick up two beads. If it's
Yep.
six, I pick up six, five, four.
Yeah.
Um,
Each one of my pins
now
have double ends on them.
this is the first one I think. Well, I shouldn't say that. No, my blue one and pink one was my first ones I started doing with the doubles. Um, these I gotta find another one of these because these things are awesome. Look at the size difference in these guys.
Yeah. That's like these. These are
This
both acrylic, and look how fat this one is compared to this one.
yeah,
And
it's weird.
this one, these 2 glow in the dark.
I need that.
Well,
But
I
no,
still
when
have
I
my
found
pen,
this
my light pen.
yeah, I don't you know what? As many light pens as I've given you guys, I don't have one.
Really?
Nope, I don't have one. I'm serious. I'm as serious as a heart attack. I do not have one.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh,
Now
wait,
for
I
when I
got to
would
show
crochet,
you.
I have light up pens,
Ah,
light up.
look at this one.
Ah,
It's a little frog.
I like that one. It's
It
cute.
lights up, but
See, that's what I need to look for, Beth,
it's
is
too
for
small
square
for
as
me.
well, because I really like when I do uh, specialty pictures, portraits, or whatever. I like the squares. You know, I like doing it, and I really only want to order them in squares, if I can get them reasonable enough.
Yeah.
And I thought you said somebody mentioned before about the squares, you know, but I have a top that has been through heck and back because I've used it for the squares. I
Okay.
can't use it on the round ones now
Who
because
has
it's like it's just taking the shape.
somebody ordered those pins. I think Amber did as gifts.
Oh, thank you, Beth. Yes, please.
Cindy, did you
I'll
see
tell
that
you what.
pin that goes over your what is it? Go you
It's like
stick yeah, it's like a U
I
so that
never.
you hold on to it.
I can't get the hang of that thing for the life of me. I hung it up. I said, forget it. But I'll tell you what, Cindy, with my arthritis with my thumbs, they're so I'm on that stuff for OA. It's been a lot better, but I still I would not trade this big pin now for nothing.
No. I like the bigger ones better.
Yeah. And I'm getting good at this curve. I've noticed it's not hurting my wrist as much when I'm working a little bit longer on the diamond painting.
Did
But I have
let me see, where's one of my pins? One of these have
oh yes.
did you see have you seen these tips?
No, I haven't seen those tips at
They're
all.
metal tips, but instead of you know how we have the single pin with the curve in it?
Right.
The whole set is curved like that.
I'm
So
gonna have to check
when
that
you're
out.
instead of pointing it straight down, you're just pointing it down like you're writing. So
That's
they
neat.
have a
See,
curve
when
to
I'm
them.
all right. See, now when one of the things I've been doing, I found it's easier for me with the curved. With this one, I do it backwards.
Yeah.
I place it back. I'm just weird like that. Yeah, I have some of those Y pens for prizes. I think I got like one or two left. Um, I cannot get the hang of now tell you how weird this is. When I throw darts like this.
Okay.
I have the I have this finger on the back of the flame, and I'm holding the dart tip, and I throw it that way. But I can't that pin. I don't know. My husband, when he first seen me throw darts, I thought he was gonna hit the floor. He thought it was funny. I said, "I've been throwing darts like that." My dad taught me that when I was a kid. Um, yeah, because I couldn't my little hands, I was so I'm big and fat now. It was hard for me to hold on to a dart the right way.
Yeah.
So my dad would take my finger and hold on, have
Right.
it
He
back by
showed
the
you how
flame.
to aim it better.
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
Oh, oh wow, Cindy.
You throw viral darts. That would be fun.
Yes, that would be awesome and hilarious. You have a dart. Yeah, my husband and I, we have darts and we have pool sticks going back to when we were, like, first married. We have fishing poles that we got for a wedding gift. And, those things are 30 years old now. I don't know.
I haven't thrown darts in a long time.
Yeah, Amber, I have no luck. Come on. I don't win nothing. I don't win nothing. I got three nothings back to back. My husband says you ain't got no luck.
No, but if he would have been playing watch, it would have been him.
Yeah, exactly.
Then we would have all been
Yeah,
fighting him there.
right.
We'd have to s we'd have to send him to the moon for a while.
I'll have 35 cups to pick from. What? Hint, hint, hint.
Half gives prizes? Well, damn. Okay.
Yeah, I haven't been able to play bowling or pool in years. The last time I played, we were out by my sister's, and my niece was out there. My sister's boyfriend, my sister, they had a pool table in the garage, and it was me and my husband. And I bet her $1 she couldn't make this shot.
Oh, boy.
My niece didn't believe it. Well, my niece quickly learned that don't when Aunt Reva bets, don't do it because she's gonna win. It's very rare I lose on a bet because I
Yeah.
don't bet unless I know 1000% I'm gonna win. And she took that dollar out and she handed me that dollar.
The last time me and my husband played darts, we were living in Kentucky. We went down to the bar at the bottom of the hill. I ordered a Sex on the Beach shot and a beer, and we were gonna go throw darts. This guy walked up and said, "Do you mind if I play?" My husband said, "No, that's fine." The dude didn't even get to play because I threw 3 darts dead center, and he turned around, put his beer down, and walked out the bar.
Oh shit.
He goes the bartender, he just sort of looked like, "Okay,
And Robin, I agree.
that's exactly right."
I couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. That is no now unless I'm pissed. When I'm mad, oh boy, I can. I'm right on. But and I normally don't get worked up like that, so I cannot hit the broadside of
That's like, I wanna try throwing it axe throwing, and my
a.
husband told me no,
I
because
think I'd probably throw my back out, even though it's my
I wouldn't
arm.
throw my back out, I'd probably end up hitting somebody because I can't throw stuff like that.
I can't even draw a straight line. If I had a gun to my head and somebody tell me to draw a straight line, I'd be down. I'd be out.
No laughing, sissy, it's not funny.
I know, right, Robin? Exactly. Now my husband,
Oh, yeah, because
he
I
can
would
play
end up
football.
hitting somebody with a pool ball.
Wink.
Yep.
I don't I don't know how many times I've hit that ball and go right off the damn table.
Uh-huh.
And my sister'd be like, "What the hell are you doing?" And I couldn't even really hit a baseball or a softball. When I did, it was a shock. Like
Yeah. I could hit a baseball. Then I went and
my
I
husband he
swung the
played
bat.
softball. He was really good.
We were playing, like, backyard kids playing, baseball in the backyard. I swung the bat so hard, I popped my sister in her eye with the bat.
Oh, shit.
You throw a ball and hit somebody in the head with the ball. I have bad aim throwing a baseball. I can't do it.
Same here. My When we were kids, my sisters and brother and I. We were at my grandparents, and my grandpa was we were out there playing ball and tossing the ball around. And my aunt, my youngest aunt, and my grandfather threw the ball through the kitchen window. Oh my god, my grandmother
Oh,
come out there, and she was ready to whoop my grandmother never spanked us kids, but she was ready to whoop us.
yep.
And then all of a sudden, my grandpa's no, she goes, "Well, who did that?" And my grandfather's name was Vernie, and she's like, "Vernie, who did this? Why does this happen?" Blah blah blah. And my grandfather said, "Well, the kids were playing." My grandmother turned around, walked back in the house.
Yeah.
It's like, and he was the one that did it. He's the one that threw it, and it went through the window.
Oh, so he used your kids as an excuse.
Exactly. I
Mm,
mean, my grandmother was so mad. I mean, she's never whooped us kids, but man, I thought that day we were going to get a whooping.
thought y'all was done.
Mhm.
I never got in
Oh
trouble with my
god.
grandma. I was always the good girl with grandma. I got by with anything.
My oldest sister was that way. My grandmother, she loved us all, but she had her favorites, and that
Yeah.
was my sister and my cousin Paul, and they were her favorites. But she loved us all, and I had
O
a wonderful grandmother.
out
I'm
of the 3 of
thrilled.
us, I was the one who was spoiled. So,
Yeah, my oldest sister, yeah, and my cousin Paul. They were the spoiled ones.
yeah. I'm 5'4". I played basketball in my 8th grade year. I was post. Oh, shit. I didn't play basketball. I ran track.
Exactly, Amber. He knew. He knew. There was when we were kids, they had the old fashioned picket fences.
Yeah.
And now, mind you, my grandfather was from the Ozark Mountains, so he was a hillbilly.
Yep.
My mom brought us all over there one Easter because my grandparents had Easter baskets for us, and my mom needed to run an errand really quick. So she left us there, and she told my grandfather, "Do not have my kids out there painting. They're going to church."
Uh-huh.
We were out there painting.
Yeah.
I thought my mom would have killed my grandfather. And my grandmother, she's laughing because my grandmother was in the house taking a nap because she used to get real
Oh,
bad migraines. So grandma didn't know what was going on. We're
yeah, so she
keeping those
wasn't
kids
there to stop
occupied.
him?
Yep. Oh, I bet, Robin.
Oh, yeah, I bet. My knee that's why my knees were so bad from doing track, because I did hurdles and the long jump and I ran. Yeah.
Well, guys, I need to call this a night. So, Tammy, do you think you're going to be ready to host a
Oh, yeah.
game soon?
Oh, yeah.
All right. We pulled Tammy on tonight so we can get her jitters over, or get her through some of her jitters. Her
I think
little
I did pretty
jitters.
good.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
I thought for sure I was gonna get nervous.
You did good. And I mellowed down. I took my relaxing pill.
Oh, I'm used to you by now.
I know everybody's used to me by now. Like, who there she goes. um. All right, tomorrow it is Wifey's Bingo at 6 Central Standard Time, 7 Eastern. Guys, are you ready for some wifey tomorrow?
Yes. Thank you, ladies.
Yes, Tammy, you did very good. Very good.
Thank you. I'm waiting for a few
You
more
got it. You
things.
you got this, Tammy. You got this. You know you can do it.
Oh, yeah. I'm ready.
So cannabis, caffeine, and chat. Hey, Robin, it's
Hey,
all
that's
good.
all you need.
Exactly, Cindy.
Now we gotta push getting Amber's YouTube count up.
Yes, we need some likes for her. We need to get her likes up.
Her and
She's got to
Nicole
get up there.
both. Everybody else is
Don't
up and
know.
good. We need to get her and Nicole.
Yep, her and Nicole, we need to get them up so they can get on.
Yeah.
So everybody spread the word.
Yeah, we need
All
to
right,
get
guys.
everybody on there.
Yep. Because this is how we're gonna have to do our games, guys, because Facebook is just unreal.
Yeah,
Unreal.
it's terrible anymore.
Exactly. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna call it a night. Much love, and we'll see y'all tomorrow.
Love you all.